Let's get into this a bit more because I find it absolutely fascinating. One of the most defining moments in the history of Christianity is the Roman Emperor Constantine. What Constantine did in his position of power as the Emperor of Rome, he decided to make the entire Roman Empire Christian, whether they liked it or not. He himself had been converted to Christianity, and people still debate to this day whether it was a genuine conversion or it was a political move. And who knows, maybe it was both. Christianity was growing so big in popularity that it had power, and he tapped into it. And because so many different people lived under the Roman Empire at the time, there's a whole lot of different religious and spiritual practices. So what he did to appease the people of the Roman Empire so he wouldn't have a complete revolt on his hands was he incorporated pagan practices. So pagan really means any spiritual or religious belief system that predates Christianity. It's actually quite a loose term. So he took these pagan practices and all these different religious and belief systems and incorporated them into Christianity. And some of which we still live by to this day. Easter, for instance, which is coming up quickly, on my birthday actually, on the 9th of April, that was aligned with the spring equinox. Now, we just had the spring equinox last week, but still, he aligned it because it made everybody happy. And of course, Christmas being aligned with winter solstice. So in 313 CE, the Roman Empire was Christianized. And along with it came a whole lot of pagan and witchcraft practices. And the entire history of Christianity, it would pick and choose all kinds of different belief systems to align with what was popular at the time. Even the Virgin Mary, Mother Mary, becoming an icon and someone to worship, that's to worship the Mother Goddess. All of it is interconnected. And we have to remember that people are afraid of witchcraft for a reason. You've been brainwashed to believe that it's a negative thing. But witchcraft really just means divination. And divination is to connect with the divine, whether within or without. Even wearing a cross, you're wearing a talisman for protection. That's witchcraft. Partaking of the bread and the wine and it actually turning it, that's witchcraft. Jesus Christ being the blood atonement for all, that's witchcraft. So many pagan practices and belief systems are in there. It's just chock full of it. And it's also because of how popular Christianity was, how it took over the world, and people would adopt their belief systems into it. And oftentimes out of survival. Otherwise, they would lose everything when it came to their religious and their spiritual practices because it would have been erased by Christianity. So yeah, Christianity is witchcraft.
Cackle, cackle, bitch.